Hi, my name is Lisa. I am a fourth year communication student at the University of Ottawa, and I'm also in the co-op program. This video is for CMN4170B, Social Uses of New Media with Dr. Strangelove. This is a learning summary video where I'll be presenting 6 things that I learned from Dr. Strangelove's lectures. One thing that I learned about and was shocked to hear about was when Dr. Strangelove showed the New York Times article about a woman having a romantic relationship with an AI chatbot. It was really confusing for me, and the more I thought about it, the more I realized that this is how technology is reshaping human connections in ways that I've never expected. The second thing I learned about is collages. So I've never made a collage before. Honestly, I wasn't sure how to go about this entire process. But once I started making collages with my own hands, I found it a really rewarding experience. And I especially liked trying out different styles. And it was such a cool way of expressing my thoughts and emotions visually. So the fourth thing I learned about is Anne Tainter. I have never heard about her before until this class, and I really liked in the documentary how we can see how organized she is with her shelves and her binders of vintage imagery of especially women who are usually depicted as housewives or models, and I like the witty text that she puts to contrast that. The fourth thing I learned about is the past versus present, especially with technology. So technology has changed so much between generations. The next generation is growing up with a whole new way of digitally communicating, and they're interacting less and less in person. So the fifth thing I learned about is, well, it wasn't new, but it was news to me, is about child influencers. So when I saw the documentary, about how young girls are literally being online child influencers, and they're being surrounded by so much dresses and just materialistic items. It made me think about the pressure social media puts on children to force them to grow up so fast. The sixth thing I learned about, well, this isn't new, but it is something I've had to relearn. It's about being kind, especially since I'm so used to going to class, sitting through lectures, and then just leaving without really building connection or just being nice. It's easy to forget to be kind and to take time for others and yourself. And to sign off, I just want to say thank you, Dr. Strangelove, for being an awesome professor. Thank you for watching.